Rising storms, Central State and beyond. Gasps of disbelief echoed across the hall. What? The upper realm? Someone exclaimed. The notion sent ripples through the crowd. But ascension is already near impossible. Descending from the upper realms, it defies the very laws of the universe. It's true, someone affirmed solemnly. The young master admitted it himself just days ago. Another added, that's right. I heard he single-handedly defeated the elites of all three invading forces targeting the Taishuan sacred land. Even the great Sun Empire's limitless tower was destroyed. A ripple of admiration passed through them. Looks like Taishuan's sacred land is lucky after all. After the passing of Supreme Elder Su, they actually found another heavyweight. Laughter rang out. Ha! All thanks to Sacred Lord Su's daughter, the so-called #1 beauty of the Eastern Wilderness. Isn't that right? Ha ha ha, someone scoffed. That reminds me, wasn't there an inner disciple named Ye Chen? Nah, forget about him, another replied mockingly. He actually thought he could compete with the young master for the Saint's hand. In the end, he was scared shotless by just one glance from the young master. Who does he think he is? He should take a good look at himself in the mirror. Did he really believe he was worthy of the #1 beauty of the Eastern Wilderness? Ha ha! Suddenly, an eerie flame ignited nearby. Huh? What's that? The fire roared. Burn! Arr! Hey, there are people in the fire! Fire! Through the flames, a bitter voice roared. Taishuan's sacred land, Gu Changge, what you did to me yesterday, I'll return 100-fold. Meanwhile, within the sect's great hall, the atmosphere was far more composed. The Taishuan sacred land is stronger than ever, a dignitary proclaimed. Now that we're in your care, Sacred Lord Su, Su waved modestly. You flatter me. It was all thanks to young Master Gu. Indeed, another chimed in. Were it not for the young master's generosity the other day, we wouldn't be here now. A senior bowed. From today forward, we recognize the Taishuan sacred land as our leader. We'll follow your command. Gu Changge smirked. What's wrong? Su asked him quietly. He chuckled. Didn't you hear what they just said? These old geezers have lived over a millennium, yet they change their loyalties like 3-year-olds. Su raised an eyebrow. Really? If you like, I'll make them do it a few more times. A messenger entered hurriedly. Young Master Saintus, an invitation has arrived from the 3rd Prince of the great Xia Empire of the Central State. He's called for all talented cultivators to attend a grand forum. Gu's eyes narrowed. The great Xia Empire? The messenger nodded. Yes, a royal family from the Central State? Their true strength remains unknown. It's rumored that a master ascended from among them several millennia ago. He continued. As for the 3rd Prince himself, on the day of his birth, a bell rang across 3,000 miles. It's a sign of boundless potential. Gu's expression darkened with interest. The Central State, huh? He mused. That mark left behind on the mind convergence pill, Yi Chen is heading there too. He smiled to himself. Looks like it's time for a change of plans. Who knows, maybe I'll find new prey. Send word. We depart in 3 days. Yes, young master. Gu turned to an old attendant nearby. Old Ming, if I remember right, you're from the Central State, aren't you? Old Ming bowed. Yes, young master. I ascended from the Central State of the Tianqing realm 30 millennia ago. His voice grew heavy. When I first arrived in the upper realm, I was weak, forced into slavery, mining spiritual ores. It was only thanks to the clan head that I escaped. Otherwise, I'd have perished in those mines long ago. Gu nodded thoughtfully. Since we'll be passing through the Central State, you can visit your family. Old Ming's eyes widened. I am deeply grateful for your kindness, young master. Gu waved it off. No need for thanks. We're going there anyway. He turned, thoughts swirling. A small gesture like this will only deepen Old Ming's loyalty and highlight my own benevolence. What's not to like? 3 days later, Central Heavenly City, Central State. As the sun rose over the majestic towers of Central Heavenly City, a teacher's voice echoed through the academy halls. As the old saying goes, everything in this universe has its own nature. One uses chi to harness life and spirit to harness mind. Lin Tian! The teacher snapped suddenly. You're dozing off in my class again. Sneers followed. Training with garbage like Lin Tian at Daoji Academy is a disgrace. If he didn't come from the ancient Lin family, and if his sister wasn't an elder, he wouldn't be allowed to sit with us. Elder Lin is truly unlucky to have a brother like him. Lin Tian, the teacher barked. Are you even listening? But the boy sat still, unmoving, eyes suddenly wide and wild. Inside his head, a different voice stirred. This king is upset. Na, someone jeered nearby. This king? What a joke. What is this idiot dreaming about now? Lin Tian stood abruptly, confused. Who are you? Where am I? Hey, dumbass, someone laughed. Have you gone nuts from oversleeping? We're in Central Heavenly City, Central State, Tianqing Realm. Return of the ancestor and
Central
rise
Heavenly
of the
City.
villain. Central Heavenly City. Murmurs swept through the Lin family passed through his mind. What happened? I see. A disciple looks like fate has other plans for me. Why has the great elder summoned us all so sudden? Remnant of my soul, the great elder child like solemnly. Today I sense the presence of our ancestor. Enough. The hall fell silent. How long are you going to act like someone gasped aloud? He pointed sharply. Are you talking about ancestor Lin Ming, the spiritual the one who ascended to the upper realm millennia ago? You'll be expelled from the academy. The elder nodded. And not even your family will be able to save you. Our ancestor has finally returned. A hopeful energy you can face your deceased parents with this kind of shame? There's still hope for the Lin family. Do you think you deserve the years your family spent training you? Elsewhere, Guchang's gaze narrowed. It's just the spiritual sea realm. What's left of Ye Chen's fortune value? Could it be? A notification chimed in his mind. Speaking of fortune within one day, it's likely due to the vast fortune difference between his eyes and the so-called fortunes chosen. I'll crush every one of you. So I've disrupted the heavens' favor by being an unknown variable. They can't protect their chosen anymore. He glanced down at the dark reading on his system interface. Still, why is my fortune value black? Is it just because I'm the fated villain? He waved the thought away. No matter. Everything is still within my control. He noticed a new alert. A new fortune's chosen has appeared. I should conserve energy for now. A voice interrupted his thoughts. Young master, you seem to be in a good mood today. Guchange turned. When did her fortune value rise to 400? He muttered. No wonder my own has been increasing lately. Was it because of her? He smiled faintly as Suchinge approached. With a beauty like her at my side, of course I am. But deep in his eyes, doubt flickered. She's still hiding something. I'll uncover it in due time. As their carriage neared the city, he asked, We're almost at Zhangzhou. Tell me more about the central powers. Chinge nodded. Zhangzhou is divided into 8 large cities. The Central Heavenly City is the most prosperous. It's where the Xia dynasty's 3rd prince is hosting his Taoist assembly. Guchang scoffed. A Taoist assembly? That low-level gathering doesn't concern me. Chinggis smiled. Young master, you can treat it as a joke. He nodded. Conversing Tao with lower realm rabble? Uninteresting. I'll pass. In another part of Zhangzhou, voices filled the marketplace. Did you hear? The Lin family's ancestor has returned to the lower realm. Are you talking about Lin Ming? The quasi-god who ascended to the upper realm? That can't be true. The barrier to the upper realm has been closed for thousands of years. It's definitely true. I heard the Lin family's great elder announce it personally in the ancestral hall. Someone nearby frowned thoughtfully. The ancient Lin family, someone from the upper realm. If I didn't have more important matters, I might have paid them a visit. His servant whispered, You're right, master, but we need to focus on finding the remains. He clenched his fists. Guchange, just you wait. Back at the Lin family, confusion rippled among the guests. Is that Ancestor Lin Ming? Their eyes fell on a young man in white, seated calmly at the family head's seat. Even Ancestor Lin Ming was showing him deference. Gasps spread across the hall. Did Ancestor Lin Ming just call himself old servant before that young man? Lin Ming bowed. Elder Ming, since we seldom come down to visit, there's no need to worry about me. Please enjoy your time here. But Elder Ming insisted, Young master, even if I am overjoyed, I would never ignore my duty to you. A guest murmured in awe. To think someone like Elder Ming serves at his side, as expected of the young master. Guchange stood. Since Elder Ming is occupied, I'll take a look around with Chingy. As he turned, another elder called out, Chiu Huan, since you know the area, guide the young master personally. Ha! All right, father. A young woman stepped forward nervously. Young master, Lin Chuhan greets you. He smiled. Good name. Thank you for the compliment, young master. He turned to her politely. I'll have to trouble Lady Lin with showing me and Chingye around. Oh, of course, she replied, flustered. As they walked, an odd sensation throbbed in Gu Changye's chest. This pain is the original owner of this body infatuated with his own sister. He scoffed internally. When have I, the god-slaughtering king, ever let such emotions cloud my heart? He glanced at Lin Chuhan again, then froze. Wait, this woman, the 9-yen profound beauty physique? His thoughts raced. Isn't this the perfect physique for refining? Looks like I found a way to cure this body's heart sickness. From the shadows, someone muttered bitterly. To think the young master they're speaking of has such good luck. It's a shame that he's the one with such a priceless treasure. Another figure narrowed their eyes. I was just planning to hunt down the fortune's chosen. Who would have guessed he'd walk straight into my hands? A system prompt blinked. The observer's brows furrowed. Strange, I haven't even done anything yet, so why do I sense hostility from him? His gaze flicked to Lin Chuhan. Is it because of her? He smiled coldly. Very well. Let's see how long you last.